Hello everyone and welcome back to this channel. So in today's video I'll be showing you how to make a gathered skirt. So guys, if this is something you like to learn, let's get started. I'll be making use of this African print fabric, and I had about 2.5 yards of this. So I'm just going to go ahead and fold this to accommodate my camera. So this fabric is folded into four. So it is folded into four, and the first measurement we'll be needing is the length of the skirt. So my length of skirt is about 43 inches, but I'll be removing 1.5 inch for the band allowance, and also I'll be adding 1 inch for seam allowance on the end and half an inch seam allowance on the top for joining the band to the skirt. So you can go ahead and use whatever skirt length you are going for. So after marking your skirt length and the necessary allowance, just go ahead and cut it out. So guys, to get the folding for gathers, you multiply your waist measurement by 3. My waist measurement is 26 times 3. I have 78. Then I added like 2 inches for zipper allowance. So that gives me about 80 inches. So this fabric is folded into 4, remember. So I have 20 on one end times 4. I have 80 on fold altogether. So guys, next I'm just going ahead on the top part and run a running stitches on the top. So this is what a running stitch look like. It is very loose, so just go ahead and run a loose stitch on the top part, and next you're going to start gathering. So for the gathers, you separate the both threads on one end. You know you have two threads, so just separate both of them and pull on one of the thread. So just go ahead and pull on one of the thread and pull very gently, guys. Pull very gently because we don't want the thread to cut. When it does, you have to start all over again. So once I've done pulling to the midpoint, I'm just going to go ahead on the other end and start pulling from the other end so we meet at the midpoint. So guys, I'm going to do this off camera and show you guys the final look of the gathering. So guys, here I went ahead to gather the skirt, and I'm just going to measure what I have on the top to make sure it is my waist measurement and also my zipper allowance. So if it's not, you can go ahead and also loosen it a little to make sure you have your waist measurement and zipper allowance on this end. So yes, I also went ahead to cut out my skirt band. This is 4 inches, and when it is folded I'll have 2 inches. Then we need half inch for joining to the skirt. You can also go ahead and iron and interfacing to your skirt band. So for the length of this band, you need your waist measurement plus your zipper allowance. So guys, you can also go ahead and fold it this way and sew on your skirt, but then we are going for a neat finishing. So I'm just going to open it up, right side facing right side, and go ahead and sew by half inch on one end. Then I'm going to flip it over after sewing, then fold in here like this, then go ahead and sew from the top part. So I'm just going to do that. I went ahead to sew one part only, half an inch. Next, you can just turn it over like this and sew on the top. But I decided to add a lining to this dress to just give it a bit of fullness. But this is totally optional. You can do without this. So I'm just going to go ahead and place my lining like so, from the beginning. Then I'll start pleating all the way to the other end. So when you start pleating, make sure you start 1 inch away from the beginning of the skirt, because that will serve as the zipper allowance. So after fixing the lining, I'm just going to turn my band and show you guys the final look. So this is the final look of the skirt. I went ahead to fix the zipper and also hem the down parts of the skirt. So guys, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.